Hello, Mickey. Good afternoon. How are you today?
Hi, teacher. Good, thank you very much. Um,
Awesome.
Today actually was my last day of college.
Wow, really? Wow, congratulations. You're a free
Yeah,
man now. Well, free for a few weeks.
for some weeks.
Well,
I don't know when I'm
for some weeks,
gonna start the master's degree, but I think that it's around September, more or less. I'm not sure.
September. Wow, that's amazing. Very
But yeah,
nice. And you're going to
imagine.
start at Instituto, right?
Yeah, well, there's a dog that is how do you say barking,
Yeah.
barking outside the house. Um, yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna study at an instituto for different reasons. One of them, it I want to do the master's degree to get graduated, so I can do like the two at the same time. And second, because
Wow.
I can get an scholarship,
Okay.
so
Let
it's
me
better.
send you this document. I'm going to send
Thank
you
you,
this
teacher. Yeah.
document. Yeah, it's called PNPC, Programa Nacional de Posgrados de Calidad. They give you
Okay.
a scholarship. But depending on the
Conacyt.
area that you want to study, yes. CONACYT, they added an
Okay.
age, but also they have the PNPC, Programa Nacional de Posgrados de Calidad, and they give you a scholarship, uh, PNPC,
To study in a
to
master's degree.
study a master's degree. Yeah, they pay you to study here, and depending on the level that you are in,
Uh
uh,
huh.
pagan por la maestría. Paga el CONACYT por la maestría. Maestría 2023. They give you a monthly income of 14,000, 9,191. If you do a master's degree with CONACYT,
Uh
they
huh.
pay you 14,000 pesos. If you
Oh my.
do a doctoral degree,
And it is depending of the master's degree or the doctorate
no, no,
degree.
no, no, no. The level, depending on the level. If you do a master's, they pay you 14,000. If you do
But
a
you need
doctoral
to
degree,
study in a specific place, teacher, or
there are
how it
lots
works.
of places. Gonna
Yeah.
see, for example, areas. These are the areas. For example, mm, what is this? There was a page that was specifically PNPC, and you chose the Programa Nacional de Posgrados de Calidad. Okay, this is it. This is it. And you can choose the different universities. Some
Mhm.
universities have this. UNAM, many of the public universities.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to apply. Okay, look up the information. You want to find it here? Let me send it to you, please. And
Thank
then
you.
I don't want to dissuade you, of course. Don't make me wrong, okay?
No, no,
Uh,
no.
Follow your plan. I just want to give you additional information that can be useful because that's what I did. And so, if you want to do a master's in some universities, certain programs will pay you actually to study. They give you scholarship. If it's a master's degree, they give you 14,000. You saw it. And if you want to do a doctoral degree, they give you 18, 19,000 pesos per month. But you need to apply.
And
You need to send a
and
protocol, interviews,
oh, okay. Yeah, I imagine.
and
And
a letter of recommendation. Your dad gave me a letter of recommendation to go to Aguascalientes, and I was accepted.
and could be online, teacher, or it must be in presential.
Doesn't have to be in person. For example, in this case in Aguascalientes, they are doing conference once a week per module. So they do two conferences because I'm taking two classes. So I take a conference class one day and another day from 4 to 6, 4 to 6. You have seen this, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
that sometimes I had to change the class because I have these conferences, but I take the class here. Sometimes they ask you, hey, it's better that you come to Aguascalientes. So occasionally I go. occasionally. But most of the times you can take it online.
That is a good opportunity.
Yeah, but you need to apply well ahead of time because they open the convocatory and then they close it. You need to follow the steps. You need to take an exam. I mean, there are some steps. It's not
Yeah.
complicated for you, but so that you know there are some steps. Take a look at it at the information. I just sent it to you.
Thank you, teacher. Yeah, I
Okay.
received it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. No, no problem. I'm sorry. Mitch was telling me, Mitch, you were telling me about your last day of class, right?
No, my
And
last day
that you
is
were
going
doing
to
a
be
project
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yes, I
And you
was
told me,
telling you that today I sleep until 4 a.m. because I was finishing a project, but it's
oh
already over.
no. And did you complete it?
Yeah, I send you a clip of video in the group.
Let me, can we see it together?
Sure.
Let's see. Ah, okay, here it is. Can you see this, Mickey? This is from Mitch. And it is
It is. Oh, yeah, I can see it.
the cloth bind. Wow, it's amazing. It's an amazing work.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes,
Uh,
it's soon. Is
yes,
you
I.
bind it, cloth binding, and you
Uh-huh.
sew it, you coser.
Yes, yes.
So the book is soon, cosido, right? Which is very good, top quality. Where do you sew it, Mitch, if I can ask? Because there is a place in downtown where they sew it for, in the past, they used to sew it for 150 pesos. I used
Oh,
to sew some of my books.
no, we have to
That,
do it by ourselves.
oh, by yourselves? You did the
Yeah.
work?
Uh-huh. I deal with this special hehe. I don't know how to say aguja and this special
Needle.
needle. What's very difficult? Well, not difficult, but it takes so long. It takes
Really?
long. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's impressive. How long did it take you to sew it?
Well, I start at 10 p.m. and I finish 4 a.m.
6 hours to sew a book? Just one book?
Mm-hmm. It was a little book.
Wow, that's hard work. There is a person in street San Luis, calle San Luis, with Teran, which is eventually changes to Morelos. He does this work. He used to do it for 150 pesos. I don't know if he charges more now. If he charges more, he's going to charge 200. I don't think he charges more than that, including the cloth binding and sewing the book. Actually, the name of the business, if you allow me to look for it, is Papelería La Esmeralda o La Esperanza. La Esperanza or La Esmeralda. I'm not sure if it's La Esperanza or La Esmeralda, but it's in Street Terán, Papelería Terán y Morelos y San Luis. Calle San Luis. Let me see. Irapuato, of course. Papelería Esmeralda, Esperanza. ¿Es Esmeralda o Esperanza? I think it's Esmeralda. Papelería o La Esperanza. I think this is it, La Esperanza. No, this is... La Esperanza or La Esmeralda. Well, it's one of those, but it's in, you know, Street Terán, which becomes Morelos, Mitch or Mickey, downtown.
Not sure.
You don't know it? You know Calle Morelos, right?
To be honest, I'm not too good knowing
La Esmeralda.
the streets.
Um, Terán or Terán. Okay, Terán. I think it's La Esperanza. Yeah, this is it. Okay, well, it is here. La Esperanza, La Esmeralda. It's downtown. They do lots of work for thesis. If you want to do your thesis and you want to bind and sew the book, you do it here. And they
Okay.
charge you 150 pesos. But of course, it's more important to know how to do it, because today you do it in 6 hours, but tomorrow you do it in 4, and in 1 week or 2 weeks you do it in 1 hour.
Yeah, maybe it was that was my first time doing it, and that's why it took me so long.
Yeah, but it's very good to know how to do it.
Hmm.
Really nice. And what is the name of the book? You showed us the book, right?
Well, in my case, the teacher told us that we have to choose two little books, terror books, short books, and put it in one book. We have to edit all the pages, put the illustrations at the same style, things like that. All the editorial stuff. I choose the one from Guy Mausapant, I think, El Lobo and El Loco.
El Loco from Dostoevsky, or which El Loco?
No, let me see. It names Guy Mausapant. Ah, yeah. Guy Maupassant.
Guy de Maupassant.
Guy de Maupassant.
Yeah, I think he's a French writer.
Yeah.
And the other one is not from Dostoevsky, right? El Loco, because Dostoevsky has a story called El Loco.
Well, both are from Guy de Maupassant in this case. There were others from Dostoevsky, others from Alan Poe, but I choose these two.
Edgar Allan Poe is a great writer.
Yeah.
He has a story about, I think the name is El Gato, the cat. Can you check,
Or
Mickey? You know the story?
the Black Cat.
The black cat. Yeah, you know it?
I read it when we
No.
are doing this activity, but there was a part that a man hurt a cat, and I didn't want to skip reading.
Okay. Do you know that, Mickey?
Not sure.
There's a story. Do you know who Edgar Allan Poe is, right?
Yeah, of course.
He has written many great stories, terror novels, terror short stories, and he's just wild in his writings. Makes you scary, really, of all his writings. But he's really, really good. I like him a lot.
Yeah. One of his famous books was the how is it El Cuervo?
El
It's from him.
Cuervo. El Cuervo. Maybe yes. What is that about?
I don't remember, to be honest, the story of this book, but I remember that was from him.
Okay. Yeah. One of the books that caused me great fear for years, decades, I think, is a man that suffered catalepsia. Do you know what catalepsia is?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, people believe that you're dead. Catalepsy, I think it's in English. Catalepsy, catalepsy. Yeah, catalepsy. Okay, this is a band, but I'm not talking about the band. Meaning, okay, let's see if there is a meaning here. Yeah, this is catalepsy. Who
Excuse me.
I couldn't hear you, teacher.
You are mute, teacher.
I think that you're mute, teacher. No, we cannot hear you. Probably it is the microphone was disconnected or something like that. Nope. We cannot hear you, teacher.
Hello, hello. Mitch, Mickey, can you hear me?
Now we can.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Something went wrong with my earphones, and I noticed that you guys couldn't hear me. Well, there is a definition of catalepsy here. Who can read it, please?
Me. Catalepsy. It is a medical condition characterized by a trance or seizure with a loss of sensation and consciousness, accompanied by rigidity of the body.
Yeah, well, that is a very strange disease in which people believe that a person is dead and they bury them. And it turns out that he's only sleeping, but he's so rigid, and sometimes there is a sensation that they lose breathing, but he's breathing. So there is this story from Edgar Allan Poe about a cataleptic guy. I don't remember the name, but he takes every kind of measure, alarms, every kind of measure to make sure that he doesn't die, that not die, that he's not buried in a cataleptic state. And that is exactly what happens in this terror short story, right?
Wow.
And it's
Yeah.
horrible the sensation. That's one of the worst terror stories that I've ever read from Edgar Allan Poe. I don't know if you have read that one, Mitch.
No. No,
No?
no. I didn't have the opportunity.
Which short terror story from Edgar Allan Poe talks about a cataleptic issue? Let me see if they show this. Okay, the premature burial. This is it. Okay, can you read the synopsis, Mitch, please? This is the premature burial.
Burial is a story written by Edgar Allan Poe, which tells about a man who suffers from catalepsy. A singular disorder has no valid explanation and actual diagnosis, which can tell more about it.
Yeah, it's a horrible sensation that the man wakes up and he notices that he's in a coffin inside and he's desperate. Oh, that's horrible.
I think I heard of it sometime, but I'm not sure. I have to take a look.
Okay, but then you chose two other stories for your binding of the book.
The other stories I don't remember. It was like 14. Let me see. Let me see fastly. Primedia. Here. Here it is. No. ¿Dónde está? I don't know. Not gonna lie.
Okay. Well, don't worry too much. If you find it, you can obviously share it with us. What's your feeling, Mickey, while Mitch finds the document? What is the feeling of being a free man now for a few weeks at least?
2 weeks?
A few weeks.
In a few weeks.
2 months?
I don't know. I feel a little bit weird, because it's like, okay, I finished, but now then I know that I'm gonna do a master's degree. But well, after the master's degree, what's next, you know? So I've been thinking a lot about it, but I don't know. I don't want to feel like that pressure too that I need to do something.
Yeah,
But
of course.
probably when with my brothers go back to the school and I don't, probably is when I'm gonna start thinking more about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine. But I'm
Yeah.
good. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what are you, 21, 22?
22.
22. Imagine you finish at 22. Most people finish at 23, 24. Some people have even harder times and finish older than that. So you're really making an exceptional performance. Plus that you have a small well, I don't know if it's very small anymore, but you have a business which is on your own. Uh, yeah, I mean, many people would envy you at their own time. If they were in your shoes, they would say, wow, what a fantastic situation.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it's a good moment to enjoy it. Mm, of course, joy should come with, well, you know what you have to do, and I don't have to do it. You know what you have to do. But good job, congratulations. I'm sure that your parents are happy, your family are happy, and
Yeah.
well,
Yes, sure. Thank you. Yeah, one of the advantages that I'm making money, so I don't need to wait to finish my master's degree to continue making money. I think that it's a big advantage. That I don't have like this fear to start something new.
yeah, because you already started it. You already started a small business, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Many people study for years, then they work, and they wish one day in the future they will start something. You already started it, and it can evolve, it can grow, you can adapt it, you can redo it, you can start something different, something new, something of the same kind. I mean, that's your situation. I think is just unbelievable. So
Yes, sure. Thank you.
good,
Yeah,
good job.
it is a good advantage, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm a little bit curious because uh, I know that there are so many people who study uh, their major and then a master's degree, and then they start working, and I think that is the normal way to live the life, but I don't want to do it in that way.
And it's valid that you decide to choose your own path, your own destiny, your own way. It's always advised to listen to people that have gone through hurdles and obstacles and challenges, who are people that you can actually trust, like the family, close friends, friends of the family.
Yeah.
And also, it's important to look and chat with people that is doing what you want to do or become. Let's say that you want to become a wealthy man like Elon Musk or Carlos Slim said, well, chat with them if you have the opportunity, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and apart of that, I think that there are a lot of content on the internet of people who have doing that and still doing it. So yeah, let's see what happened.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice. Well, I have an offering here, which is go to Unit 20. It's not like an invitation to a party, but it's interesting. It has nice vocabulary. I don't think we have done it yet. If we have, please let me know. We have some vocabulary, which I believe is always good. Oh, no, wait. I think we did it, right?
Uh, are you sharing it?
Mhm.
Well, I think this is it. Urban, suburban, rural, smog, fog, smoke, mist, weather, climate. Did we do this yet?
Yeah, I think that we did it.
Yeah,
We didn't. Huh?
I remember
Yeah,
it.
so it's much further than this. Yeah, because we were doing reporting verbs, and we did units examples 1, 2, excuses. Oh yeah, we did this the other day. Remember that a person was retiring and nobody wanted to pitch in to give some money for this person to retire.
Yeah, yeah.
Poor guy. Oh. And then we did this, apologize, deny, refuse to suggest. Did we do this to complete using the correct form of the words in the box? I believe we didn't do this, did we?
I think that we did it.
We did it?
Yeah, can I see it again?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we did.
yeah, we did
Because the
it.
politician denied.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This language, money and shopping. And I think this is new, right? Money and shopping. That's it.
Yeah, I think that it is new.
All right, well, let's start with the vocabulary. Money and shopping. We're very ahead, far ahead in the book. Let's do the reading of the vocabulary, please. Who wants to read the first column, please?
Me.
Okay.
Topic vocabulary in contrast, money and shopping. Economical, result,
Receipt.
receive, bill, make, run, bargain, sale.
The second column, Nikki, please.
Discount, offer, price, cost, change, cash, wealth, fortune.
Very good. And the last one, Mitch, please.
Tile, checkout, products, goods, refund, exchange, fake, plastic.
All right, very good. Now let's do the phrasal verbs. I'm banking on. I'm getting some support on something happening. It's very unusual in American English, but it's more common in British English. The next one is very common. Come across. You want to read it, Mitch or Mickey?
Come across, find something, or meet somebody by chance.
Yes, I came across my old friend that I hadn't seen for 25 years. Have you ever come across somebody that you didn't expect to find, Mickey or Mitch?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Yesterday, when I print the pages of my book, I in the same the store. Well, it was Office Mats. I found some classmates there doing the same thing.
So you came across some classmates from
Yes.
where? From junior high school or from where?
No, it was yesterday for the book.
Yeah. But the classmates were from your current courses or from your former courses, past courses or present courses?
From my
Current or past?
well, now it's past because today was the last class.
Yeah, but the partners, the classmates are from this
From
semester?
from my current classes.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, I came across some classmates. Very good. Unexpectedly. The next one that says come by. Who wants to read it, please?
Me. Come by, get something, especially something that is hard to get.
Okay. Have you ever come by something that is hard to get?
I just came by weird pair of sneakers.
What is particular about this pair of sneakers, Mickey? What is unusual or weird?
That stock in Mexico was limited to, I think it was 500 pieces in all the country.
Oh, it's a limited edition.
Yeah.
And what is particular about them? About this pair?
Well, it is a collaboration with a designer of UK, and what is more, well, the most value that this pair has is the amount, because there were only a few quantity of pairs in Mexico. So obviously, if it's a low, how do you say this? allow pairs on stock and their value increase.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. What have you ever come by, Mitch?
Hmm.
Recently?
Combine.
Yes, I just came by. Have you come by? Something that you have met accidentally that you didn't expect come by,
Get something especially that is hard to
something that is hard to get.
Mm. That was unexpectedly.
Yeah, and that is hard to get. Just can by get something, especially something that is hard to get,
Oh,
something that is not easy to get.
could count. Uh, uh, how can I say this? Uh, a token from a video game that it's truly, truly rare that just some players get.
Okay, really hard to get. Okay, what is that? Can you elaborate? I know there is a token from a video game or for a video game, but what is exactly that?
Well, in this case, the video game name Fun Destroyer that gives you a lot of cards. It's a game of cards with characters, and some cards are really difficult to get. There is the kind pretty common, rare, truly rare, and legendary. And the legendary are the most difficult to get. And I got a legendary in a pretty normal when I was like level 2. And get that it's truly truly difficult, like 1% against 99.
Really? Wow, that is impressive.
Hmm.
Amazing. Very nice. Okay. All right. That is come by, come across and come by. Come into, inherit something, right? Come into, I inherited, I came into my mother's estate. I just, well, not my mother, but I came into my grandma's estate. Estate is all the wealth that she had, which was not much. And it's not that I'm caring too much. I came into my grandma's estate, or I came into my grandma's inheritance. Right? It's coming to inherit. You can inherit many things, not only money. You can inherit the talent of your parents, your grandparents, the facial features, the costumes, the slangs, the words, the good manners. People can inherit many things. Let's make a sentence with coming to.
Coming.
Yes, in present, past, or future, or perfect tense.
Mm, could
Could be
be
I come into some rasgos.
I came into some of my grandma's, let's say, facial features. You inherited some of your I'm saying grandmas, but maybe it's your grandpas. I'm just inventing.
I was going to say mom, but okay.
Mom, okay, mom's facial features. So let's read the sentence, please.
I just came into some of my mom's facial features.
Very good, excellent. Thank you, Mitch. Mickey, you have an
Because
idea?
because what was in Spanish without was like
Heredé algunas de las características faciales o rasgos faciales de mi mamá.
características. Okay, thank you.
Yes. An idea,
um,
Mickey? Suggestion?
yeah, I came into my mom's humor,
Good temper.
good temper.
Right. Yes. I came into my mom's good temper. Very nice. Well, do without, I can do without. You can do it at the beginning or at the end also. For example, um, some of my friends love heavy metal, but truly that is something I can live without. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that I can live without that. Some people like it. It's okay. One of my daughters likes it, but I can do without it.
Yeah, me too.
You too? Okay. All right. What can you do without? An idea, Mitch, Mickey?
Mm, uh,
I can do without. I'm sorry, I put live without. Yes, I can live without, but it's, the phrase is I can do without. I can do, expression is do without. I can do without.
and it is the same meaning than I can live without.
Yes, exactly the same. I can live without that. I can do without.
Mm, mm, Studying and listening music at the same time. It is something I can do without.
So without, without. So you don't have to study and listen to music at the
Yeah,
same
because
time. No?
sometimes I focus more on the music than the thing that I'm reading at the moment, and it
Yeah.
doesn't work.
I am exactly like that. And two of my brothers are the opposite. They can be studying and listening to music, and I don't know how they can concentrate. I cannot, but some people can.
Yeah.
Me neither can.
You cannot either.
Yeah, I cannot either.
Neither I can.
Yes, I confused.
No, neither can I. Oh, I also can. I can't do it either. Both of these expressions are acceptable. Neither can I, or I can do it either. Because there's a negation here already. So you don't need a second negation here. Okay, very good. Let's do another sentence, another one. Get by, getting by. And it doesn't have to be survive only. How are you doing? I'm getting by. Getting by is like pasándola. It doesn't have to be financially. It can also be with duties, with obligation, with tasks. Who do you think that is getting by in life? Not necessarily putting a lot of hours or a lot of effort. It's just getting by, taking it easy, maybe a little bit laid back, which is also valid.
Probably reading will be
Probably who?
reading a book.
Um, I am getting by. I am getting by reading or reading a book. You're
Yeah.
having plenty of time, no pressure to complete your book. That's the idea, right?
Yeah, because sometimes I think that we want to finish a book, and sometimes we don't um, put the attention that the book deserves only because we want to finish that.
Okay. Okay, that's valid. Uh, in my case, I'm getting by with my diet. I am only getting by with diet. That means that I'm not doing a big effort. I'm not putting a lot of attention, which I should, and I should pay more attention to my diet. I'm just getting by. I don't feel too stressed if I eat a little bit of a few tortillas or a little bit more bread that I should, or maybe occasionally a cup of coffee with sugar, which I try to avoid and put only honey. But
Yes.
sometimes I forget the honey when I go to school. So I say, well, today I'm going to make a sin and I put sugar to my coffee, I admit.
Sometimes it's valid.
Yeah, well, yeah, but in my case, less and less because I'm gaining weight. What do
Yeah.
you get by, Mitch, with? You getting by with anything or any of your friends or colleagues or
Get by.
get by, pasándola, get by? Not necessarily financially, although it says here that it's financially, but for example, Mickey is getting by with reading a book. He's not reading it extremely fast. I'm getting by with my diet. That means that I'm not killing myself with vegetables and fruit only.
Uh-huh.
Are you getting by with anything, or any of your friends is getting by with something? Is not being
I can
too
see the
pressure?
chart. I can see the
Excuse
chart.
me?
I can see the chart again, please.
Yes.
Yeah. Managed to survive financially. But you said that not forcibly financially.
No, no, no. And we have two examples here. Mickey's getting by reading a book. I mean, he's not under pressure. He's reading the book casually, little by little, at his own pace, with no pressure. I am getting by with my diet, not a lot of pressure. Occasionally, I put sugar to my coffee. The other day, I bought a Coke. So I'm not very strict. I'm getting by pasándola con mi dieta, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are you getting by with anything, or any of your friends is getting by?
Mm, could be. I don't know.
You
Um,
can say in a negative sense, I am not getting by with anything. I am very strict with everything, or very, whatever, responsible, or
could
everyone
be.
uses the word
I'm
responsible.
not getting by. Getting by with going to the gym.
Maybe going to the gym.
I go because it's unstressing, distressing. Um,
Stress, stress to mention, it's releasing,
it is relaxing
or it is relaxing. You can say
and
stress
fun
releasing
sometimes.
or relaxing too. You can use relaxing as well.
Yeah.
Very good. So you don't get by with the gym. Very nice. Get through. Finish. I'm getting through. How is your what? Any activity that you had to complete? How is your exam schedule for this week, Nikki? He says, I just got through it. I completed it. I got through it this week. I completed it. I finished it. Just got through it. What have you gone through? Anything? Or what have you gotten through?
Um, uh, I go through my university. Could be
Yeah, that's exactly right. Through college.
college.
You
Yeah.
got to college this last Monday, right? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's Monday. Awesome. How do you normally go through problems or got through problems, Mitch? I usually get to through challenges. Say challenges by what do you normally do to get through challenges? By analyzing them, by intuition, by using the intuition, by talking about them with friends, family. How do you get through challenges?
Get through it like superar.
Superar, atravesar, resolver. Yes, I usually get through challenges by
By looking the best strategy to completely with not many stress.
Completely eliminate stress.
If
Good. So you get through challenges by looking at it at a strategy to completely eliminate stress. What about you, Mickey? Thank you, Mitch. How do you get through challenges, through problems in life? What's your strategy? What do you normally do when there is a challenge, a hardship, a situation to resolve?
Mm,
What do you normally do?
uh, I I get through challenges by doing pull-ups at the gym.
Push-ups or pull-ups?
Pull-ups.
Pull-ups at the gym. Wow, that's a good strategy. Doing sports, working out. Uh, how do I get through challenges? I get through challenges by analyzing them, and if they are ever hard or new, by chatting out them with friends or family. If there is a new problem, something unusual, I normally chat about them with friends or family. Hey, something new happened to me. What is that? Well, whatever. Okay, well, I normally would do this. I normally do this. So, how do you solve issues? Very nice. Let's get through problems, get through situations, get through anything. How do you complete them or resolve them? Give away, give free of charge, regalar, or reveal something that you are trying to hide, that you were trying to hide. For example, let me make a comment. I never give away private information beyond the boundaries of the city.
Yeah.
That is not true, right? Private information beyond the boundary. It's a joke, of course. Who wants to read it?
Me. I never give away my friends' private information beyond the boundaries of the city.
Okay. What do you give away and what you never give away and what you give away sometimes?
never give away.
Yes. Or what do you give away? Do you ever give away free pairs of tennis shoes, Mickey, even if they are very cheap, or you never give away shoes, tennis shoes?
Actually, it is something that I'm thinking, like a giveaway of a pair of sneakers. Obviously, not a pair too expensive, but yeah, to attract more, new followers or new people.
Okay. Or maybe when they buy a pair of tennis from you, you can give something away, right? Like a candy bar, a chocolate, a Hershey's chocolate, something. There are many things that you actually, there is the word, these are my giveaways. What? Well, cards, key holders, key rings, many
Mhm.
giveaways, right?
Yeah, normally when someone purchases a pair, I give insults, or how do you say the um, plantillas?
The souls
Yeah,
away. Oh, okay. You give the souls away, eh?
Mm-hmm.
That is nice. I give salt or a couple of pair of salts away. That is nice. Very nice. What do you give away, Mitch, when you do a transaction, when you feel like generous to give something away? You say, I go to a friend's party and I normally give a cake away or give him something away. What do you give away normally? Or other person, a friend?
Yeah, maybe the thing was at get invited to somewhere. Always try to gift something with the person who invite me. Also, the typically ONG corporations like donate this quality to the children, to the dispersed children, things like that. Well, I think I never think about it. Maybe like the basic things, but maybe when I get my a solid money, I could do more constantly, but carefully.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Thank you. So let's give away. Live on, you use as a source of money. I live, for example, my cousin. I talk too much about my cousin. Okay, that's right. My cousin lives. My cousin lives on his mom's uh, stipend. I have a cousin that is my age, and his mom gives him a monthly stipend because the poor kid doesn't like to work.
Hmm. No.
So he
Yeah.
lives on that. Well, it's okay. I don't have a mom like that that gives me money every month. I have to work, right?
Yeah. Well,
So, what do you live on, or what do people live on, or a friend lives on what? What do people live on? I mean, Musk lives on what, Mickey?
Lipson is like mm, this is a source of money. Their companies?
On his companies, right?
Yeah, his company. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, his companies, right? Um, well, it's valid to live on your parents' stipend or your parents' resources when you are in your teens, in your early 20s, mid 20s, but not when you are 50, right? Like my cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Um,
So Elon Musk lives on his companies. Um, who else lives on what? My mom lives on her rents and her retirement allowance. She gets some allowance because she retired, so she lives on that. What do
your
people live on?
mom has so many properties.
Not many. She has one or two, but that
That's
is,
great.
yeah. I mean, that gives her a couple of
Second income.
rents. Yeah, plus her pension or retirement allowance.
Hmm? She
So
lives in Leon, right?
yeah, yeah, she does. She does.
That's great.
Yeah, and she's 80, and all of her kids are away. Well, I am in Irapuato. Two of my brothers are in Arizona, California. The other one is in Calgary. The only one that is in Leon normally goes to Mexico City. So she's more or less on her own. But I mean,
Yeah.
she's got plenty of friends and family. So she lives
Mm.
on her rents, a couple of rents.
Then why
Uh,
your sorry teacher?
excuse me?
I'm curious, but why your brothers live in United States?
Oh, because they studied there and they went to live over there and they decided to stay there.
Oh my god, well that's great.
Yeah, yeah, I have two brothers in the US and one in Canada.
In Calgary.
In Calgary, yeah, that's the youngest one. And the other two brothers, we're five brothers.
Mhm.
So I live here in Irapuato, not for too long, I think. And the other one is in León, and what else? And the other one's in Arizona, California, and Calgary.
Are you thinking of move to another city?
Excuse me,
Are you thinking of move to another city?
I would like to move to León or to Aguascalientes for the study that I'm doing. I most of the activities that I do them online. For example, the work that I do at this university with
Mm-hmm.
the MEX is
Mm-hmm.
online. The PhD that I'm doing in Aguascalientes is
Mm-hmm.
online. Many of the classes that I truly like this one, the chess class that I teach on Fridays, and a class that I teach with a girl of Ukraine, they
Mm-hmm.
are online.
You teach
So,
somewhere in Ukraine.
excuse me?
You teach someone from Ukraine.
Yeah, but she's in Chicago.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
She's American. I teach her chess. She takes chess
Cool.
lessons. And she's a fantastic girl.
And how
She's
do
actually,
you teach chess lessons, teacher?
excuse me,
There's like a game, or how do you teach the chess lessons?
how do you teach them? That's a good question. There is a program which is called Lee Chess,
Okay.
and this is a free subscription,
Oh,
and
that's great.
this has many facilities. One of them is studies. You do studies, which they can become public or private, and then you talk. You can choose any topic like knight versus weak bishop, and then you study typical positions. For example, this one, in which you have a bishop, two bishops against bishop and knight. Normally, the bishop pair is stronger. You have a rook against a rook, and you have the pawn setup. You have, well, the pawn setup is this, and this. Right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's 6 pawns. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So materially, the position is even, is
Mm-hmm.
similar. But positionally speaking, for example, the rook is attacking the knight. The bishop has some mobility, but not excessive mobility because it is blocked by this pawn and this pawn. And this bishop has a lot of mobility.
Mm-hmm.
This rook is active because he's attacking a pawn. This rook is active also. So you make an assessment, you make an evaluation of each of the pieces, and then you decide on the strategy. Sometimes it's not only strategy, but it's tactics, it's specific calculation. Well, he takes here, I take here, he comes here, etc., right?
Wow.
So you do it in many ways, and of course you can study the beginning of the game, the middle game, and the end game, right? And then you have, for example, some endings, Mitch, in
Mm-hmm.
which you have a rook versus rook and queen. You have many studies, so you practice each part of the game with different exercises, and then you become better at it. Basically, that's how you do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of
Yeah.
fun if you like it. It's like, how do you study business? How do you study trade? Well, you need to
Mm-hmm.
like it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course.
If you
And
like,
when do you started playing chess, teacher?
oh, I was 6 years old.
Wow.
Cool.
I started to play chess before I knew how to read because there was a chess book called written by Fred Reinfeldt.
Mm-hmm.
It was
This one.
something similar to this, winning sacrifices and combinations. There are lots of chess books, and many of them are free. So my dad had a book, some books. Let's see, what's chess? Let me show you really quick, Mickey.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm giving you a little bit, but it's a chess book. I don't know why I cannot find
And for example, teacher, if you move to León or Aguascalientes, uh, your plan is continuing with the school here in Irapuato?
yeah, of course.
That I went. I want to ask how
Yeah,
you're going to do it.
yeah, maybe I come, instead of going to Leon every weekend, I would come to Irapuato like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, or maybe only on Saturdays and Tuesdays and Thursdays. I, as one of the teachers, to do the class.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a decided thing yet,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something that I have in my mind, right? Of
Of
course,
course.
saying that I want to move to another city like Irapuato or Leon is
Yeah.
like moving from one street to the other, right? Because you are so close.
Yeah, I think that you make around 40 minutes from here to
40,
Leon,
45 minutes,
more or less.
50.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like when your dad
And
was a kid and myself, we were kids. We said, I moved to to Salamanca. Ah, but that's 15 minutes away. That's not moving. That's almost the
yeah.
same city, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a
Yeah,
way.
Salamanca, it's an station from Irapuato.
Exactly, exactly. So,
And do you
but
think
that's
that the security influence on living in another city, teacher? Because I think that in Aguascalientes is is more safe, right? Well,
is
there's
much
more
safer,
security.
much safer, much safer. Same as Querétaro.
Mm-hmm. Querétaro, yeah.
Yeah. That'll depend if I can, for example, rent or sell the house where I live now.
You
If I
just
can rent it,
uh
I could immediately go to Leon.
yeah.
I could do that. Yeah, and come on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays maybe. Come 3 times a week. That would be more or less easy to do and live the rest of the week there. Uh, the one thing that I'm sure I'm going to do is to quit working for the school where I am now in the mornings.
In
So I can
Piaget?
only keep 2 jobs.
Yeah. Apart of that, I think that in Leon the properties are more are cheaper, right? It is something that I noticed because I was looking just for curiosity houses and departments there in Leon, and the comparison of prices between Leon and here in Irapuato. Irapuato is more expensive in terms
It
of
is more expensive.
properties.
And the thing is that the infrastructure is not even close. The
Yeah, no.
infrastructure of Leon is much, honestly, is much better.
Yeah, I think that one reason was that when Japanese came to Irapuato, do you remember that were a lot of Japanese?
Yes,
And I think that the rent prices and all the stuff increase a lot.
that is true.
But so many Japanese, I think that they're back to their country.
Yeah, unfortunately, because crime is so rampant in the city that people no longer want to live here.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I
listen,
think
when
that
Sofia, my daughter, said to me that she was moving to Querétaro, I was so happy. I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so happy."
yeah, I think that Querétaro is safer.
Much safer, yes. Yeah, that's true.
And apart of that, it's a beautiful city. I really like Querétaro. Obviously, I
You
don't know all the
do?
streets, but the streets that I know there, I really like it.
Okay. Yeah, it's much better. You like Querétaro, Mitch? Have you been to Querétaro?
Just a little times, my family and I went to some malls. I think one time we went to a little town, but I'm when I was a kid, we going too much to amusement park. That is, I don't remember the name. Maybe Bicentenario.
Parque Querétaro Bicentenario.
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh,
But no, one Querétaro, no, just that few parts.
okay.
The only issue in Querétaro is that they have water problems, right? Or something like that.
There is some scarcity of water in Querétaro. Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And in Leon, I think that it's starting, right?
The
The same.
problem is just starting there too. Um, well, there is not a paradise on earth, really, but it's trying to be where you feel more comfortable. And I've lived 20 some years in Irapuato, but I think I like the place. It's not that I don't like it, and I'm grateful to the city because I have had lots of good experiences here.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what's going to happen really, but the thing is that I'd like to continue with obviously the classes that I have, obviously with you guys, with the girl from the Ukraine, and the chess class that I teach online. I'd love to continue with the language center as well, and to keep the job that I have at UDMX, the Universidad Digital del Estado de Mexico, and the doctoral degree. That's what I'd like to maintain. The other school that I'm working for, I think I'm going to quit, finishing my contract, which is in July. I'm very grateful with them because they were very kind, but I can no longer continue because it drains you, the drena, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
GMPS, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And
okay.
they're good people, believe me, they don't make me wrong. They are
No,
It's
good
no.
people.
your newest job, right?
Yeah,
You didn't
but it
like
was
it.
but it was only for this semester.
Mm,
That's
you
it.
didn't like it.
I liked it, but it's too much work.
It
It takes too much
consumes a lot of
time
time.
that I need to devote to other things. So honestly,
Yes,
I cannot
yes.
reach it. That's the only thing that I'm gonna drop. But the rest, I mean, I'm planning to keep it.
That's great, teacher.
Well, why don't we schedule a class? But I don't know if you have time tomorrow. Can we do a class tomorrow?
For me, there's no
Possible?
problem. I finished my college, so I have
Oh
free
yeah.
time.
How about you, Mitch? Who's your time tomorrow?
And I'm going to be in the house like 3 p.m.
3 p.m. So let's say I finish at 3:10. Well, normally 10 minutes after because we have to deliver the kids. And sometimes the parents are late. Let's
And
say
if we start
3:10.
at
I
4,
finish 3:30, at 4 the latest.
you can, Michelle?
Not sure.
Okay.
At 4, teacher?
4. Okay. Well, so 4 to 5 tomorrow then, Mitch.
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Well, guys, see you then tomorrow. Take care and
See
good
you
chat.
later.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you very much for your
Discussion
time.
enjoy.
You too,
Thank you.
thank you
Take
very
care.
much.
See you
Thanks so
tomorrow.
much.
Take care. Thank you. Enjoy
Bye.
Bye-bye.
your